How to evacuate the Don Haskins Center. Be like Pete and head to the nearest aisle. Proceed to the closest exit. Walk to ground level and exit. Once outside, walk as far away as possible. In case of an emergency, follow instructions from ushers and security staff. Help those who need your assistance. Above all, keep cool and exit in an orderly manner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screens.
When discussing the future of education, no other district has a vision as clear as ours here at Clint ISD. At Clint ISD, our vision statement backed by our core values is always present with everything that we do. Committed, learner-centered, innovative, nurturing, and transparent. The commitment that this school district has with its students and staff is like no other. We have the privilege of being the highest paid district in the region. Our school district offers our teachers an opportunity to pursue higher compensation through the TSL grant and Teacher Incentive Allotment Grant. Our partnership with Project Vida has begun to implement telehealth services to a vast majority of our schools. Students are available to visit a nurse practitioner right from the nurse's office at their campus. When it comes to learning, our students have an abundance of opportunities to help shape their future. Through our award-winning Fine Arts Department, students have the opportunity to explore their creative side from pre-K all the way through 12th grade. Pathways in Technology Early College High Schools is an open enrollment program that provides students grade 9 through 12 the opportunity to complete a course of study that combines high school and post-secondary courses. PTEX enables students to earn a high school diploma, an associate's degree, a 2-year post-secondary certificate, or industry certification and complete work-based training. Innovation is something that our school district is definitely ahead of. We have implemented the iLearning classroom technology in every classroom. This technology enhances sound, visuals, and interaction in order to increase student performance. Our award-winning robotics program is offered from pre-K all the way up through high school, affording every student an opportunity to experience what an engineering career would be like. Every student in our school district receives a Chromebook laptop to ensure their continuity of instruction and connection to real-world applications. Clint ISD is the first district in the area to bring the Lou Digital Playground system to all students. This promotes a healthy lifestyle and makes physical education fun. Our state-of-the-art broadcasting equipment and teams give our students at every school a real-life experience with news broadcasting.
Being nurturing comes naturally to the staff at our schools. Every campus has a school resource officer designated in order to ensure the safety of the students and staff, both inside and out of the classroom. Secure vestibules have been established at our schools to secure the entry of visitors. Zen zones are available at our schools in order to teach students the tools to regulate for them to get back to learning. We are the only school district in the region with a board center behavior analyst on staff. This analyst develops trainings and ensures consistent implementations of appropriate behavior support. Transparency is something that we are very proud to display. Cell phones for contacts are always available online for our community to access if they have any questions or concerns. Parent Advisory Council and Student Advisory Council district committees are created for specific input from our parents and students. This helps us promote communication between our school district and our school community. Our board meetings are always live streamed and open to the public. Our website has the latest agendas and minutes from every board meeting. It is common to see the involvement of our superintendent communicating to teachers, students, and parents. His cell phone number is distributed freely to everyone who needs it. He demonstrates an open door policy every day. If someone needs to reach out to him, he will make time to attend to your needs before he attends his own. At the end of the day, the students and staff really do thrive from all the resources that our school district has to offer. They are given the support and care they need from an early age to start shaping their future. Together, we are building a future full of talented and creative individuals that can set their mind to conquer anything.
Today's graduation event will begin shortly. We ask that all audience members please be seated. Thank you. Welcome to the 2022 Mountain View High School graduation. It is our distinct pleasure to host this year's event once again at the UTEP Don Haskins Center. The year 2022 marks the 92nd anniversary of the Clint Independent School District and the 30th graduating class from Mountain View High School. We are honored to host this year's commencement ceremony for our students, their guests, and our staff. We are truly excited for the opportunity to recognize this graduating class's accomplishments and proud to issue their diplomas for their hard work and dedication. Opening our ceremony, the commencement banner is carried by April Alvarez, Battalion Commander, who will lead our graduation program. Behind her is Junior Saucedo, carrying the district ceremonial mace. Conveying scholarship, confidence, and triumph, the Clint ISD ceremonial mace symbolizes the governing authority and integrity of the Board of Trustees. The district seal, boldly mounted atop the staff, symbolizes that the board is the custodian of excellence in learning and scholarship for all Clint ISD students. The mace is a reminder of the commitment of the Board of Trustees to provide the finest education and scholarly opportunities for our students. After Ms. Alvarez and Mr. Saucedo, Violet Slozar and Joshua Velasquez are carrying the campus and district gonfalons, adding pride and dignity to this event. And now, Dr. Juan I. Martinez, Clint ISD Superintendent, and Robert Trejo, Principal of Mountain View High School, will escort the graduates into the ceremony. Will the audience please rise to welcome the 2022 graduating class?
Good evening. Please stand as our flags are being presented by our MVHS Junior ROTC. Our district honor choir will perform the national anthem. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance to follow and the Texas Pledge, which will be presented by Evelyn Hernandez, our Student Council President.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Keep going. Or me? Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
Thank you, Ms. Evelyn. At this time, I would like to welcome Class President Kimberly Sarabia to the stage for the student welcome.
First and foremost, I would like to thank God for the opportunity to be here. I would also like to thank all the parents, family members, sponsors, staff, teachers, administration, and board members in attendance for being here with us today in celebration of the accomplishments of the class of 2022. I also want to give a special thank you to my parents and family here with me today because without their support, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. En primer lugar, me gustaría agradecerle a Dios por la oportunidad de estar aquí. También me gustaría agradecerle a todos los padres, familiares, patrocinadores, personal de la escuela, maestros, administración y miembros de la Junta que asistieron para estar aquí con nosotros hoy para celebrar los logros de la clase del 2022. Class of 2022, we've made it. These past 4 years have been the hardest to date. We've dealt with a spring break that turned into a lockdown that escalated to a full-blown worldwide pandemic. Yet we did not let that affect our spirits and determination. We are the most hardworking and driven class Mountain View High School has ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the class too. Clase del 2022, lo hemos logrado. Estos últimos 4 años han sido los más difíciles hasta la fecha. Lidiamos con unas vacaciones de primavera que se convirtieron en un encierro que escaló hasta convertirse en una pandemia mundial, pero no permitimos que esto nos afectara nuestro espíritu y determinación. Somos la clase más trabajadora y motivada que Mountain View High School ha visto. COVID-19 was hard, but we proved we are stronger and nothing can stop us. I expect nothing but extraordinary things from this class. We are the generation that will take on the world and change it. I've been very privileged to have been a part of a go-getter class that knows how to get the job done, all while having fun and making memories that will last us a lifetime. COVID-19 fue difícil, pero nosotros demostramos que somos más fuerte y nada nos puede detener. No espero nada más que cosas extraordinarias de esta clase. Somos la generación que se hará cargo del mundo y lo cambiará. He sido muy privilegiada de haber sido parte de una clase emprendedora que sabe cómo hacer el trabajo mientras se divierte y crea unos recuerdos que durarán toda la vida. From laughing in the halls to messing and bothering our favorite teachers, it's the little things we will remember most from our high school years. I want to remind this class that each and every single one of you here is destined for greatness. Never settle for less and strive to do the best in all you do. These past 4 years, I have learned a lot from you, and for that I want to thank you. Desde reír en los pasillos hasta jugar y molestar a nuestros maestros favoritos, son las pequeñas cosas que más vamos a recordar de nuestros años de la escuela preparatoria. Quiero recordarles a cada uno de ustedes que están destinados para la grandeza. Nunca se conformen con menos y esfuércense por ser lo mejor en todo lo que hacen. Con una última observación, recuerden que la vida se abre al final de cada historia. Lo hicimos, seniors, pero esto es solo el comienzo. And with one last remark, I would like to remind you all that life opens at the close. We've made it, seniors, but it's only the beginning. Oh, the places we'll all go. I'm Kimberly Saravia, your student class president, signing out.
Thank you, Kimberly. You've been a fantastic, fantastic class president. Good afternoon. My name is Robert Trejo, proud principal of Mountain View High School. It is with great honor that I introduce our special guest here today. With us this evening are board members of the Clint Independent School District. As I call your name, please stand to be identified. Arlene Parada, President. Mr. Arturo Rocky Cruz, First Vice President. Mr. Jaime Lopez, Second Vice President. Mr. James Pendle, Secretary. Ms. Mary Macias, Trustee. Ms. Isela Torres, Trustee. Mr. Eric Gardea, Trustee. And Dr. Juan I. Martinez, Superintendent. MVHS would like to recognize our first special guest, an alumnus of the class of 2015, Ms. Ashley Lopez. We also want to thank our cabinet members who throughout the years have been there to guide and support the Lobos with all of the Mountain View accomplishments. Members of the Superintendent's Cabinet with us today are Ms. Jennifer Parker, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Jesse Klein, Executive Director, Business Services. Mr. Rene Chavez, Chief Human Resource Officer. Mr. Manny Verduzco, Chief Technology Officer. Mr. Mark Ayala, Assistant Superintendent of Operations. And Mr. Tony Prado, Director of Construction and Facilities. We recognize Mr. Littlejohn, our Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Curriculum and Instruction, who with his leadership and guidance helped make this possible. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank our two assistant principals for their leadership throughout the school year, Mr. Martin Mota and Mr. Jeff Kimball. We also want to thank Ms. Adrian Alvarez and Ms. Ena de la Fuente, our curriculum and tech coach, respectively, who assisted the leadership team all year with the class of 2022. Thank you. Our students could have not completed their journey without the guidance and support from their counselors, Ms. Norma Dominguez and Ms. Leslie Ruiz. We also recognize all the faculty and staff who are with us this evening. Faculty and staff, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Last but not least, a special recognition for Ms. Ana Ramirez and Mr. David Check for all their hard work and dedication to this class of 2022. Dr. Martinez, Cabinet, members of the board, families, and graduates, thank you for being here today and supporting the senior class of 2022. I would like to thank all the parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, all family members of the graduates for allowing us educators to be part of your sons and daughters' lives for the last 12 years. Dr. Martínez, miembros del gabinete y mesa directiva, familiares de los graduados, gracias por estar aquí apoyando a la clase de los graduados del 2022. Me gustaría agradecer a todos los padres, abuelos, abuelitas, tíos, tías, primos, primas y a todos los familiares de los graduados por permitirnos como educadores haber sido de parte de la vida de sus hijos estos últimos 12 años. I would like to graduates to please join me in a round of applause for your family members in attendance and those watching from home who have supported you and been there along the journey. Gracias, graduados. Acompáñenme. Un buen fuerte aplauso a sus familias que están presentes y a todos que los han apoyado en esta jornada. Gracias, familiares. Gracias. At this time, I'm going to introduce one of our assistant principals, Mr. Kimball, as he announces the Lobo Awards.
Good afternoon. The Lobo Awards are a way to honor seniors at graduation that have overcome adversity, displayed courage, are resilient, successful, and are leaders of the pack. These students also represent our student core values of respect, excellence, and commitment. This award is not only based on academic merit, but it is a testament to a student's dedication to their school. When I call your name, please come to the stage to pick up your award and remain on stage until all recipients have been recognized. The following Alpha Lobo has been one of the most decorated student athletes ever to grace the halls of Mountain View High School. She is a district champion in 15 individual track and field events, area champion in 9 events, and regional qualifier in track and field 12 times. This week, she was named the El Paso Hall of Fame Athlete Female of the Year for the 21-22 school year. She was part of our championship volleyball and basketball teams. Still, her true passion is with the cheer team. So she will continue her healthcare studies at Davenport University Health Profession program under a full cheerleading scholarship. She is the last of an amazing group of talented young ladies in her family. Our first Alpha Lobo Award goes to Madeline Estrada. The next Alpha Lobo is described as funny, intelligent, and a trustworthy individual who represents our community so positively. She is very well spoken and extremely respectful. She's a great character student who has embraced high school and its challenges without her parents. Luckily, she's had the love and support of her grandparents. She always came to school with a smile and prepared for any task that needed to be completed. Having earned her cosmetology certification, she plans to work as an esthetician while attending college. While in high school, she met all her classes with good grades and motivated her classmates to do the same. Throughout her 4 years in high school, this Lobo has participated in extracurricular activities, and maintained an A GPA. Our second Lobo Award goes to Pamela Munoz. The following Alpha Lobo is described as perhaps the most well-rounded Lobo. She is humble, caring, warm-hearted, and intelligent. During the COVID-19 pandemic, this Lobo lost a family member and helped take care of a child for an extended period, even if it meant bringing her young family member to after-school activities. Despite the many obstacles and busy schedules that this Lobo had, she still maintained her excellent grades and will now be attending University of Texas at Austin. Despite the challenges that the pandemic brought, her resilience shined through. Some of the activities she's been part of are student council, VITA, band, library book club, sports, and student representative at central office, to name a few. The next Alpha Lobo Award goes to Kimberly Sarabia. Over the last 4 years, we've seen this Lobo turn into a caring, outgoing, and respectful young man. Although his demeanor is quiet, he is proud as can be when showing his Lobo pride. He served as an officer in his class and completed over 12 dual credit hours. In our Health Professions Academy, he was always ready to give an improv speech about everything he'd learned. This is why he's now certified as a registered dental assistant and serves as the unofficial spokesperson for the dental program. But this is only the beginning of this young man's academic career. A standout tennis and baseball player, his contributions to MVHS will never be forgotten. He truly bleeds blue and gray, for which our next Alpha Lobo award goes to Devin Allegre. The next Lobo is described as an extraordinary young lady. You can find this Lobo doing everything for everyone on our campus. She might have not been known outside her group of friends here her first 3 years, but because of her broadcasts on Den News, students all over the campus got to know her, especially this year. It seems like every event or function on our campus was covered by her. This Lobo represents the true spirit of a promise to excellence, respect, and commitment. Well respected among her peers, she's funny, easygoing, and you can't help but laugh alongside her. Not to mention that she is there to capture the perfect moment. She will be attending UT Austin in the fall to study computer science with the hopes to capture every moment at UT. She's our valedictorian and next Alpha Lobo, Jimena Casas. The next Lobo has been a respectful, kind young man. This Lobo began at MVHS with struggles, not only with classmates, but with his teachers as well. Many times his freshman year, he was in and out of the front office, but was always respectful of every adult he came into contact with. Even at a young age, when his responsibility and bravery were put to the test, he rose to the challenge. Unexpected events in life and even the pandemic didn't stop him from learning and working at the same time. We have not met a teen like him, who instead of running away from difficulties, remained firm in being a man of honor to his family. This young man represents what an Alpha Lobo award is, with his strive to graduate and do better in life. That is why we believe he is deserving of the Alpha Lobo award. The next award goes to Isaí Ramos. One of her teachers states that one of the biggest challenges this next Alpha Lobo has to overcome is her shyness. This year, we've seen her step out of her comfort zone and become an active leader on campus. For most of her high school career, she was known for basketball and academics. In reality, she has hidden so many of her leadership skills so that others can shine. She is genuinely one of the most giving students on campus and always makes sure that others come first, even if it means she has to sacrifice for someone else. She is the true spirit of a Lobo because she's a protector of others and teaches life lessons because of her unselfish kindness and generosity. She is not one to boast for herself, so we will do so for her. This Lobo is one of 3 citywide recipients of UTEP's Flo Hyman Award, representing leadership, athleticism, and generosity. She will be playing collegiate basketball at Sul Ross University on an academic and athletic scholarship. The next Alpha Lobo award goes to Gemma Padilla. This Lobo's parents immigrated to the United States to provide him with a better life, and he has done nothing but prove to them that the journey was well worth it. This student came from the Horizon feeder pattern to take advantage of the Mountain View High School dental program, waking up at 5 a.m. daily to take the bus and arrive at school on time. During the pandemic, this student lost his grandmother, the matriarch of his family, to COVID, and this tremendous loss took a toll on him. Nevertheless, this Lobo has fought hard to keep his head up along with his academics. Often, you can find him in the counseling center asking Ms. Ruiz for a letter of recommendation, checking his rank and GPA, or asking about scholarship opportunities. His dental teacher, Mrs. Martinez says he is that one student you can always count on to lend a helping hand and who never complains. This Lobo carries a bright and cheerful disposition no matter what challenges are thrown his way. Our 8th Alpha Lobo Award goes to Alexis Andrade. It was guaranteed that this young man would do one of two things during his freshman year: talk back to you or not go to class. It is safe to say that he had a hard shell to crack, but over the years, this Lobo has transformed into a hardworking, respectful young man. Getting to graduation wasn't easy, but this Alpha Lobo does not quit, does not surrender, and does not waver. A student who will be remembered for having the grit necessary to make it. This year was especially difficult with the loss of a family member he looked up to. He had to step into a role of being not only a senior at MVHS, but also a father figure. He became someone that the front office liked having around as a courtesy, always willing to give a helping hand. The next Alpha Lobo Award goes to Javier Cumplido. This young man represents MVHS's core values: respect, excellence, and commitment. Despite the family adversity this Lobo faced during his sophomore year and the passing of a loved one, he never once asked for special treatment. Instead, he kept working hard on everything he was involved in. He's the kind of student who, through hard work and commitment, earns the respect of his peers and his teachers, and excels in everything he does. One day, when his coach was out, without being asked to, he took charge. He asked his teammates to take out their Chromebooks, to check their grades, and complete schoolwork. One by one, this Lobo helped his peers with their assignments. He did so with the utmost kindness and patience. This moment confirmed how respectful he is toward everyone, his commitment to leading others, and the excellence with which he carries himself. A student who always comes to school with a big smile, and he always has a cheerful attitude. He's a great role model for his younger brother and other students who look up to him, literally. He works this hard to make his grandmother and all the rest of his family proud. For that reason, the last Alpha Lobo Award goes to Joseph Myers. At this time, I want to introduce Ms. Leslie Ruiz, our College Readiness Counselor, who will present scholarship and dual credit.
This class has worked harder than any other class, in which over 90% of students applied to at least one scholarship. We are proud to announce that the class of 2022 brought over $3 million in scholarship money. We want to recognize any student who received a scholarship from a college, university, trade school, or military branch to please stand. These students worked extremely hard in becoming scholarship recipients from a university, trade school, and military branch. Let's give these students a big round of applause. Way to go, Lobos. Please be seated. We want to pay special recognition to our Clint Scholars. As I call your name, please stand. Gemma Padilla. Evelyn Hernandez. Daniela Hernandez. And Natalie Lopez. Lastly, we want to recognize the student who received the highest amount in scholarships for the class of 2022. Ms. Paola Guzman, please stand to be recognized. She received over $1 million in scholarships. At this time, Ms. Norma Dominguez will present our Distinguished Achievement students and dual credit.
This class has worked harder than any other class in which over 90% of students applied to. I apologize. We are happy to announce that 98% of our graduates here tonight are graduating under the distinguished level of achievement. In order to receive this recognition, a student must have 4 credits in math, 4 credits in science, and completed an endorsement. Way to go, Lobos. At Mountain View, we stress to students the importance of taking dual credit courses, on-ramps, and AP courses to advance themselves for college. Any student who took at least one dual credit, on-ramps, or AP course at any time during their 4 years at Mountain View High School, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, we want to pay special attention to students who were courted at the rose ceremony for successfully completing 12 or more dual credit hours. These students were best owed with a teal cord. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. The following students completed 39 hours or more in dual credit and are being recognized this evening with the teal and white cord. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Joseph Arteaga. Jorge Benitez. Gunnar Harris. Salvador Hernandez. Joseph Myers. Thank you. You may be seated. And lastly, our highest dual credit achievement at 45 hours is Ms. Fernanda Flores. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, Mr. Mota will be presenting the top 10% and top 10 students.
We now want to acknowledge students who graduated in the top 10% of their class. Each of these students are in silver and white today. These students worked hard the last 4 years to be honored this evening. Students in the top 10%, please stand to be recognized. Thank you, students. You may take a seat. Top 10 graduating seniors of the class of 2022 will now be acknowledged. Each student will receive a gold cord representing this prestigious honor. As I call your name, please come forward to the stage and remain there until all top 10 are on stage. Names will be read in descending order. Number 10, Arlie Bernal. Number 9, Dania Santos. Number 8, Enya Torres Zaragoza. Number 7, Adrian Salas. Number 6, Kimberly Sarabia. Number 5, Fernanda Flores. Number 4, Diego Ciniceros Rivera. Number 3, Joseph Myers. And now, our salutatorian number 2, Joseph Arteaga, who will be receiving also a special medal, signify him as our number 2. And lastly, our valedictorian, Jimena Casas, who will be receiving an honor graduate certificate, a state tuition waiver, and a medal signifying her as our number 1. At this time, I ask the parents of the top 10 seniors, please stand and be recognized, because without your support, these students would not be here today. So please stand. Thank you. You may all be seated. I would like to introduce Joseph Arteaga here to the podium. Joseph is our second highest ranking graduate with a GPA of 102.028. Joseph's many accomplishments include being part of the UIL State Congress team, High Q, BPA State Qualifier, and over 30 hours in dual credit. Our salutatorian Joseph Arteaga will now deliver his speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my privilege to address you all prior to this year's graduation ceremony. The last few years of our lives have been full of ups and downs, but thanks to our friends, family, and of course, our own hard work, we finally made it. Throughout our grade school experience, many of us were guided by our loved ones, but for those parents, guardians, or family members who are no longer with us, they will not only reside among our brothers and sisters and within our hearts, but also as a part of us, as our decisions and values reflect their teachings, and for that, we must thank them first. 14 years ago, when we were dropped off to start our very first day of school, many of us thought this moment would be far too long away to worry about. But soon, the years started turning into memories, and now we find ourselves here. Many of us are but mere resemblances of who we were on that first day of school 14 years ago. We've since grown, matured, and bonded with people who were once strangers but are now set to be lifelong friends. I know in the crowd I see some of my own friends, Myers, George, Jackie, and Adrian, to name a few, all of whom have played a very important role in shaping the person I am today. But in the bigger picture, I see the class of 2022. A class where not everyone was friends, remains bonded by the spirit and resilience that we have shown throughout the years. We leave a legacy that will only push future classes to strive further. But in order to acknowledge this legacy, we must first acknowledge the people that helped us. Okay. Everyone from the cafeteria staff, sorry about that. Everyone from the cafeteria staff to the administration and, of course, the teachers have all made Mountain View a second home for us and have helped us fulfill this milestone. Teachers like Ms. Casas, who show tough love and commitment to students, like Mr. Tapia, who instill the value of hard work and discipline, possibly in the form of push-ups, and Mr. Hines, who create deeper bonds with all of their students and aid them throughout the day, maybe going as far as bringing them their shoes on prom day because they forget them in his classroom. Again, thank you, Mr. Hines. These educators and all of the ones not mentioned have created experiences and lessons that are sure to help us on our way to achieve the goals we strive for. For me, many of the activities I participated in were fulfilling, and some were also humbling. But one that I am sure to never forget is the BPA trip to Fort Worth. The drive to participate in BPA was what my competition entailed, which was to create a website. And while this made me strive for top placements, all of the satisfaction came from competing and creating with my friends. So I leave you with this. Life moves way too fast, and in no time, the next 14 years will become memories. So strive for your dreams, but make sure to enjoy every step of the way and appreciate every person along your path. Let's go, class of 2022.
And now we would like to recognize our highest ranking graduate with a GPA of 103.211. She was a member of student council and yearbook, and she completed 36 hours in dual credit. Jimena will always be remembered for her brilliance and hard-working attitude, but most students will remember her as the girl who more than likely would be late to graduation. Jimena Casas will now deliver her valedictorian address.
Okay, here we go. All right, good afternoon. I want to welcome and thank everyone here today celebrating this special moment with us. Our superintendent, school board, faculty, staff, administration, friends, and family, welcome. It is my honor to be standing here before you as a class of 2022 valedictorian. While it certainly took a lot of hard work to get here, I did not achieve this on my own. It took a team of amazing people to get me here, and I'd like to thank a few personally. Primeramente, quiero agradecerle a Dios por permitirme haber llegado a este día rodeado de tanto cariño y felicidad. Le quiero dar las gracias a toda mi familia, mis padres, mi hermana, mi hermano, mi sobrina, tíos, tías y primos. Los quiero muchísimo y ustedes son la razón por cual trabajo tan duro. Mi querida madre, la quiero mucho y no hay palabras suficientes para agradecerle todos los sacrificios que ha hecho por nosotros. Usted siempre está a mi lado apoyándome y no le podría pedir a Dios una mejor mamá. La quiero mucho. Le quiero dar las gracias a mi abuelita por todas las lecciones y valores que me enseñó. Eso lo llevo en mi corazón a donde sea que voy. Y aunque usted no llegó a ver este día, yo sé que está viendo desde arriba, sonriendo, y espero seguir haciéndola orgullosa. La quiero y la extraño mucho, abuelita. También quiero darle las gracias a mi hermana Alejandra. What can I say? You've been the best older sister I could have asked for. Thank you for always pushing me to strive for more, even when I doubted myself. Thank you for listening to my stories about how student council was driving me crazy, or how Ms. Casa seriously needed to slow down in calculus. Thank you for all your unconditional support. I couldn't have done this without you, Ale. Mi mamá, thank you. Mi mamá, mi abuelita y Ale son las mujeres más importantes de mi vida y las quiero mucho. I also want to thank some very special teachers that helped me along the way. Miss Aldaco, my 4th grade teacher, who taught us how kindness can go a long way and would always tell us, do not let the world change our smile, let your smile change the world. Miss Lopez, my questionable 8th grade science teacher. But the questionable part is only an inside joke, okay? She was pretty great. Thank you for always pushing me to take a chance on myself and explore the world, chase opportunities. Thank you. Ms. Renteria, my 8th grade reading teacher, who never failed to make me laugh. She opened her heart to us and taught me that it was okay to be vulnerable, and I hope to always be your humble Jimena. Now on to my class of 2022. We started off as freshmen, small, awkward, and too shy to even yell during pep rallies. Then sophomore year came just as we thought that we were getting the hang of high school. A global pandemic got in our way. There was no more seeing our friends and teachers, and classes were now through a screen. This was tough, and I'm sure it was just as tough for our teachers who got to see more ceiling fans than our kids' faces. And don't even get me started on PE class. But unfortunately, the pandemic also brought hardships that were far more difficult than being shy about appearing on camera. Some families faced economic hardships, and some families lost loved ones to the virus or other reasons. I myself lost my grandmother during the pandemic, only a month before my senior year began. And I wish she was here right now to see me graduate. But I know I'm not the only one in this room today who lost a loved one to the pandemic. If you are one of those people, I just want you to take a moment to think of that person and know that they are watching you from above and they couldn't be prouder of you. But regardless of the struggle, we all came together as a family and community to rise above the pandemic. COVID-19 took away so much from the 2 previous graduating classes, which is why I'm beyond grateful for our senior year. We got to experience everything from senior sunrise to prom to the special graduation ceremony. In fact, I think we came back even stronger, louder, and more united than we were before. And our sponsors, Ms. Ramirez and Coach Check, certainly made sure our senior year was special. On behalf of the class of 2022, we thank you. As a class, we lived through some unforgettable moments together, like the embarrassing dance we did together in 5th grade as we parted from MVE, or putting up with Mr. Hernandez, our math teacher from middle school, who would constantly play the Jeopardy theme song for some reason, or Ms. Zablosky always calling us turtles, and whose notebook check we all feared. Or how about Andre Diaz and his undeniable dance moves and ability to start a mosh pit in seconds? Or Mr. Fermin, who was nothing but kind to us and always did his job with a bright smile. Or Albert selling peanuts on the hallways. Who can forget Mr. Hines, a.k.a. Gator, and all the shenanigans he did with us, all the cartwheels he did. And here's the reason we all knew it was Wednesday, because he never failed to wear pink. Or Sean Warren and his extra bathroom breaks. How about Mr. Sammy Rod, who played Weezer for us all the time and would often allow Gemma P to beat him in Connect 4? Or seeing people panicking about an assignment due next period, but not the Josephs, because they always had done it weeks ago. Our beautiful queen, Stephanie Lozano, who danced all night. With Crocs, of course. How about Jimena finally wearing a dress? And how could anyone forget our Toti, Teacher of the Year, Miss Casas, who when she's not stressing out her calculus kids, she's most likely dancing and singing along to Luis Miguel. And man, if I had $1 for every time Mr. Trejo said #Lobos will be heard, I'd probably have more than enough to pay for everyone's tuition. Collectively, all these moments were what made our class stand out. Class of 2022. Like many of the assignments, I may have procrastinated just a tad bit on this one too. By that I mean I was working on it this morning. Thank you, Mr. Molda. But this time, it was for a different reason. It was because I knew that it was going to be so hard to say goodbye. I'm going to miss seeing your friendly faces every day, especially those who I grew up with, like Evelyn, Brianna, and Daniela. I'm going to miss the late night editing the broadcast with Jorge, Arlie, and Ashley. But above all, I'm going to miss being late to class and using the excuse that I was going to take pictures for yearbook or recording for the broadcast just to get out of class. But all those little precious moments are the ones we will remember the most moving forward. As we embark on this new journey, I wish you all nothing but happiness and success. I know that every single one of you has a talent, resilience, determination, and drive to accomplish anything and everything you set your mind to. You have proven it. So I encourage you to find your passion, forget the fear of failure, chase after that crazy dream, and follow what your heart desires most. As we now go on to our separate paths in life, never forget where you come from or the people who helped you become who you are today. Remember that once a Lobo, always a Lobo. Thank you for everything. I love you all. On behalf of Mountain View Class of 2022, this is Jimena, aka J-Dog, officially signing out. Congratulations, Class of 2022.
At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Anthony Cardenas to the stage to join Jimena. Mountain View High School's class of 2022 would like to present Dr. Martinez with a special gift as a thank you for all your support you have given them. Anthony and Jimena will present the gift to Dr. Martinez because without your leadership and passion, this would not have been possible for our Lobos today. At this time, Dr. Martinez, our superintendent, will deliver his address.
All right, Mountain View High School, you are loud. So on behalf of the School Board of Trustees, the administration, the entire Clint ISD family, and my own family, and of course myself, congratulations to the class of 2022. Let me hear you loud and clear. Yeah. Oh my God, where did life go? Wait, so fast. I remember you guys were in 4th grade when I met most of you. Joseph, you were this little, my friend. What happened to you? Now you're so tall. I remember so many of you as you were growing up. It's been 9 years of beautiful memories with you guys. However, it is a tradition of the Clint Independent School District to honor our graduates with a medallion. All of you carry this medallion with you. This medallion is custom made for each graduating class every year. And this medallion is given to you as a gift on behalf of your teachers from the elementary school to the middle school, high school. In essence, you are their legacy, the legacy of your teachers. This medallion is also given to you on behalf of your principal, your assistant principals, counselors. They have all worked very diligently and hard to make this graduation possible for you. This medallion is also a gift of the Clint ISD community that is represented here by our Board of Trustees. But listen, students, more important, graduates and students, more importantly, this medallion is given to you on behalf of your parents, your mom, dad, tío, tía, abuelita, or those who have loved you the most. They've been there with you time and time again. I know we already asked you to give them a hand, but I'm going to ask you to do the heart sign that I don't even know how to do it. Please turn up to your parents and your loved ones. Let's do the heart sign to show them your love, the love that they've given you all of these years. Look at them. There you go. Quiero agradecerles a los padres, a los familiares y amigos de todos los que nos acompañan hoy. Es un placer para mí agradecerles a nombre de la mesa directiva y la administración. Les agradecemos por su confianza, su apoyo que le brindan al Distrito Escolar de Clint, pero más importante, les agradecemos el apoyo que le han dado a sus hijos para tener éxito en la escuela Mountain View High School. Muchísimas felicidades a cada uno de ustedes, sus familias y por supuesto a los graduandos de la clase 2022. Muchas, pero muchas felicidades. It is also the tradition of Mountain View High School to invite a former graduate from Mountain View High School as an honor graduate. The honor graduate is a role model, as an example of the Lobo spirit. It is my privilege to welcome today our honor graduate, Ashley Lopez from Mountain View High School, class of 2015. Ashley, if you can please go to the front. Ashley. After graduating from Mountain View High School, Ashley graduated from college. Actually, she was accepted for 5 different colleges. Thanks to her counselor, she was guided her to different colleges: NMSU, UTEP, UTSA, TTU, UNT. She chose to attend Texas Tech University in the fall of 2015. During her college experience, Ashley participated in organizations like First Gen, which is a program designated for first-generation Latino students. She studied Arabic for 2 years. She obtained the study abroad competitive scholarship that allowed her to study Arabic for 2 summers in Jordan. She went to Jordan. She visited countries like Lebanon, Turkey, Greece, and part of Europe, and even got to see some of the 7 wonders of the world. Ashley graduated in 2019 with a Bachelor of Psychology and a minor in Arabic as magna cum laude, with honors with a 3.8 GPA. She currently works pursuing her passion of helping people with mental health diagnosis. This fall, Ashley will begin working towards her master's in social work at UT Arlington. As she wrote, to continue her contribution to the community at the highest level. Ashley wrote to me and she said, "I do want to thank you for the opportunity. Mountain View High School looked very different when I attended than now. My sister gets to participate in programs I never even dreamed of. I was provided the resources to excel, and I will continue to do so. But seeing my sister graduate today is the greatest gift this community could ever given me." Ashley, you are an example and a role model of the Lobo spirit. Mountain View High School is very proud of you. And yes, Natalie, surprise, surprise, you had no idea. Your sister will be presenting you your high school diploma as our honor graduate. So Natalie, please come up. We have some special gift for your sister, and we would like for you to present it to her. Natalie, please give it to your sister. Congratulations. And the family of these 2 fabulous Lobos, wonderful young ladies, please stand to be recognized. We're the Lopez family. Please stand. We would like to recognize you and thank you for your support to the Mountain View community. Mountain View High School, where are you? Congratulations. Well, Lobos, I do not have a speech for you. Okay? I want you to know that I don't give up my place to absolutely anybody when it is my turn to speak at a graduation. I haven't given it up in 9 years as superintendent, and I was not ready to do it today, but I did. I do not have a speech for you. Well, if someone tells you that they will give you $10,000, will you give it up your spot? Would you? Well, yes. Guess what? Just recently, 2 graduates from Mountain View High School that purposely were not introduced today, but it is my honor to introduce you to them. They approached me with the idea of establishing a scholarship fund for the Lobos. I was expecting an initial donation, about $2,000 perhaps, but I was pleasantly surprised that it was not $2,000, not $3,000, not $5,000. It was $10,000 for the graduating class of 2022. These Lobos I promise you that anytime someone gives me $10,000 to benefit you, I'll do anything, literally anything. It is my honor to introduce this amazing Lobos who graduated from your school. And the first one is Mr. Rudy Mejia. If you can please come up to the front, Mr. Mejia. Stand right here. Mr. Mejia graduated from Mountain View High School in 2002. After graduating from Mountain View High School, he attended the most prestigious university in the country, one of them, West Point in New York. He's a proud Army veteran, and he's currently proud to be an award-winning investment banker. It is my honor to have known him for several years now. Please give him a welcome from the Lobo family to Mr. Rudy Mejia. Now, let me introduce you to another fantastic Lobo. She also graduated from Mountain View High School in 2002. After graduating from high school, she attended Austin College and graduated in 2006. She graduated with a distinction of cum laude, which means with distinction, with a degree in political science. She then attended medical school and graduated from UT Dallas. She went on to complete her fellowship in cardiology at UT San Antonio. And currently, she is an assistant professor in interventional cardiology at UT Health System San Antonio. She is the only female interventional cardiologist in the city of San Antonio. It is my greatest honor to welcome Dr. Marlene Garcia to the stage. Dr. Garcia. This is Dr. Garcia, a proud graduate of Mountain View High School, and her, along with Mr. Mejia, will be the keynote speakers for you this evening.
Thank you so much for your introduction. Well, I feel very lucky to be here with you all today to celebrate this special day. Today is such a big accomplishment, not only for you, but for the teachers, staff, parents, and administrators who have helped you all along the way. Standing here, I can't believe it's been 20 years since I was sitting in your shoes. Believe me when I say time flies. And I've been thinking a lot this week about what to say to you guys, what I would have wanted to hear 20 years ago on this day. And to be honest, it's a bit challenging because I truly haven't been in your shoes. Your generation has faced some unique challenges that we didn't face growing up. A COVID pandemic, which has claimed the lives of so many. The social isolation of homeschool and being away from friends and family. An increase in gun violence, significant political discord, and all the blessings and cursings that come with social media. Believe me, when Rudy and I were in high school, we didn't have cell phones, and when we were home, we had to choose between using our phone or being on the internet. You have already lived through some challenging times, and look at you here today, so enthusiastic, about to embark on a new adventure. And as you begin to look forward, I'd like to offer you some advice. The first one, do not let anyone discourage you from achieving your goals. It's hard to believe that happens, especially when you're surrounded by wonderful teachers at Mountain View who have taught and pushed you to succeed. But it does happen. I cannot tell you the number of times I was discouraged from pursuing my career goals. I've heard it all. Are you sure you want to be a doctor? Are you sure you want to be a cardiologist? You will never get time to spend with your kids. Don't you think being an interventional cardiologist will make you a bad mom? I have even heard if you have a third kid, it'll ruin your career. And guess what? I had my third kid 2 weeks ago, and I promise you it won't ruin my career. There will always be haters and skeptics, but they will never know what you are truly capable of. I have a wonderful career now where I get to take care of some of the sickest patients during their most vulnerable times. It is challenging. Being a mom and a doctor is particularly challenging, but the rewards are indescribable. And the example I am setting for my kids and for young women who wish to pursue a similar career is very satisfying. A few weeks ago, I got paged to go in emergently for a sick patient. And I thought my 4-year-old son was going to be upset. But instead, he went up to me and he said, "Mom, I can't wait to learn to be a heart doctor so I can come help you take care of the patients." Talk about proud mom moment, right? Yeah. Number 2, don't be afraid to pave your own path. Oftentimes, we have people or careers that we look up to, and a lot of people may offer advice and say there's really only one way to achieve a certain goal. That isn't necessarily true. Your life belongs to you. The way you want to achieve your goals may not be the way someone else did it, the way I did it, the way they did it, and that is okay. One thing that I have learned along the way is that if the system doesn't work for you, then change it so it does. Number 3, prioritize your family and friends, especially in times of need. This seems simple, right? But I promise you that life has a way of making things happen at the most inopportune times, making you feel like you have to choose between one or the other. Your relatives will get sick during an important exam or during an important procedure. But let me help you choose. Choose your family, because in the end, they will always be the ones at your side. Your career, your job, your education will be waiting for you. And finally, remember those that helped you along the way. It seems cliche, but I wouldn't be where I am today without the help and support from so many people in my life. Many of them were teachers and coaches at Mountain View High School, mentors, professors in medical school and residency, but most importantly, your parents. I want you guys, in the midst of your celebrations today, to at least spend a few minutes to give your parents the biggest hug to show them how grateful you are. Our parents' sacrifices are the reasons we are here today. I can't tell you how much I would love for my dad to still be alive, for him to see me speaking right now. So there you have it, class of 2022. Stay humble, stay focused, and remember that you are the future. Our world can definitely be a better place, and I am certain that Mountain View has prepared you to help make that happen. Congratulations and enjoy your day. You deserve it.
Okay, how's everyone doing today? Can you guys help me out real quick before I start speaking? I promised my wife I would take a selfie with you guys. Can we turn the lights on real quick? There we go. All right, guys, on the count of 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. Nice, thanks. All right. So Marlene was also the valedictorian of our class, and she's always been very well prepared. Me, not so much. So when that happens, you just have to speak louder and be louder. You sound better. Okay, I want to start by saying, class of 2022, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm in amazement of your class. I think there's a lot of parodies and parallels between our class and yours. It has been 20 years, and like Marlene said, it goes by pretty quickly. I'm also proud of the parents, the staff, the administration for graduating such a wonderful group of human beings. Over the past 20 years, I've gone through quite a bit of experiences, nothing in comparison to what your generation has gone through. I just admire y'all's grit, the perseverance through everything we've been through these past few years, and here you are today, about to enter into the real world. I use quotation marks. And so I wanted to pass on just a couple of things that I feel will help you all be successful in your life. I think each and every one of you are special and capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. And so the first thing, actually I have 3 things, but the last one is a bonus tip, and if I have time, I'll cover the last one. But the first one is failure. You know, we don't typically discuss failure in this world. We live in an instant gratification society. We can order things online and it'll be at our doorstep in 2 days, and things are expected to be achieved quickly. I want to tell you that if you look at those who are successful, success doesn't come overnight. It is an accumulation of small decisions, big decisions. It's accumulation of failures. And so when I speak of failure, I mean fail as often as you possibly can. Take risks. And if you do fail, recover quickly, learn from those experiences, right? That's called failing well. Failing is not losing. Failing is not quitting. Failing is having an opportunity to readdress and reinvent yourself to achieve that goal, right? We all know who Michael Jordan is, right? Probably the best basketball player of all time. He put it better than I could ever say it. But when he was asked about how he became so successful, this was his answer. He says, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that's why I succeed. So don't be afraid, like J-Dog said. You can call me R-Dog. Like J-Dog said, don't have a fear to fail. Go out and pursue what you dream. Go out and do it, guys. The second tip I'd like to give you all is, one, congratulations that you're graduating today. You're graduating with a formal education that was determined and put together by the state, and your teachers and admin put their heart and souls into providing you a foundation of an education. But from this point forward, it's your responsibility to take control of your education. And that can look many different ways. Some of you are going to college. Some of you are going straight into the workforce. Whatever your path may be, continue to read. And I know some of you are like, yeah, I don't like to read. Pick up a book. Reading has absolutely changed my life. I was in a similar boat 20 years ago. I did not read. Today I average about 25 to 50 books a year, and it's made me extremely, extremely smart, way smarter than I ever could have imagined a formal education could have provided me. And I want to just kind of walk down a little rabbit hole with you and why I believe reading is such an important aspect in achieving success, right? By reading, all right, you start to wonder. Your brain starts going down all sorts of paths. When I read, my imagination goes wild, and I come up with some of the greatest ideas. So reading will lead to wondering. Wondering leads to asking questions. Asking questions leads to getting answers, and answers then leads to believing. And in believing leads to becoming, right? So what started out as an imagination, what started out as a dream, the way you achieve it is by self-educating yourself. Read as much material as you possibly can. It can be nonfiction, fiction, it could be the newspaper. Read, ladies and gentlemen. And because I have a little time, I'm going to go over my third tip for the day. All right. Today, you're surrounded by people who absolutely love you. They have your best interests in heart. As you go down your path, always remember to surround yourself with people that have your best interest at heart, right? Remember to give thanks. Remember to show love. There's enough hate and evil in this world that we don't need anymore. Show love. Look people in the eyes. Shake hands sternly. And always give thanks. The Lobo Alumni Foundation that Marlene and I started today was not so that we could be shining stars up here. It's about giving back. It's about loving others. I've had the pleasure of meeting several of you all, and I can tell you, you guys are absolutely amazing, and we need to give back to the communities. We need to give back to the kids. So when you guys go out and succeed and do your things, remember that. Always give back. I'm proud to be a Lobo. I'm proud that you all are Lobos as well. And stay tough and resilient as Lobos do. All right? Love you guys. Bye.
We have a special token of our appreciation for both of our former Lobos. If we ask Julian Nevares if you can come up here to present this token of appreciation. And Giovanna Morales, if you can also come here, please help me pass this to a token of appreciation. Are you here? Please come over. Please come over here to the front so that we can, you can come up through here, through the steps. That'll be fine. That'll be amazing. If you both please go to the front, our two Lobos will give a token appreciation to both of you. Okay, Julian, stay right there, and Giovanna, please stay right there too. Stay right there. Doctor, don't go yet. Giovanna and Julian, well, congratulations. You are two recipients of the $1,000 scholarship. So they are your benefactors right there. And the next recipients, I mean, you are welcome to come up here to the front if you wish to. This was not actually planned on the program, but congratulations, Adrian Salas. You're also a recipient of a $1,000 scholarship. And the same thing goes for Jorge Saucedo. Congratulations. You're a recipient of a $1,000 scholarship. And Christian Cia Spando, you're also a $1,000 scholarship recipient. And the next person is Alma Hernandez. Congratulations. You are also a recipient of a $1,000 scholarship. And Stephanie Lozano, you're also a $1,000 scholarship recipient. And Araceli de los Reyes, you're also a $1,000 scholarship. Araceli, please come forward. Another Lobo is Ashley Campa. Congratulations, you're also a $1,000 scholarship recipient. Ashley Campa. And the last Lobo who gets a $1,000 out of the $10,000 scholarship is Alexis Andrade. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, thank you once again. Thank you, Dr. Marlene Garcia, and of course, Rudy Mejia. We are extremely proud of our former Lobos, and you know, they are an example of what you guys, we hope that you one day you remember back and give back to our Lobo community. So they will continue to give additional scholarships for the coming years. And if you become famous as they have, please donate to the scholarship as well. So thank you again, both of you. We're honored to have you here with us. And thank you, students. Congratulations. Go and do great things in your life. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, students, you may go back to your seats. Thank you very much. And finally, let me just say, to commemorate this moment of your graduation, listen up, Lobos. Tonight, as you go home, just turn to your left and look up to the Franklin Mountains. The star on the mountain will be lit in your honor. It is my hope that for many years to come, every time you look up to the Franklin Mountains and see the star, it will remind you of this beautiful moment, and it will remind you that you are not just any graduate among the thousands of graduates who will graduate this year. Rather, I hope that star reminds you that you are a very special graduate who is destined to do and accomplish great things in your life. Congratulations, Lobos. We are extremely proud of you.
Dr. Martinez, will you honor us by certifying the Lobo class of 2022?
All right, Lobos, as soon as I finish reading this statement, you are no longer students, you're graduates, and therefore you don't have to listen to Mr. Trejo anymore. Or Mr. I'm just kidding. So here we go, Lobos. I hereby certify that the students of the 2022 class of Mountain View High School have successfully completed all required courses set forth by the Texas State Board of Education and the Clinton Independent School District Board of Trustees, and therefore I now officially declare you the eligible students in the class of 2022 as graduates of Mountain View High School this third day of June 2022. Congratulations, Lobos!
Congratulations. We will now begin to award the diplomas to the Lobo graduates of 2022. Reading the names will be the class sponsors who need no introduction, Ms. Ana Ramirez and Mr. David Check.
Jimena Casas. Joseph Anthony Arteaga. Joseph Michael Myers. Diego Cenicero Rivera. Fernanda Abigail Flores Araujo. Kimberly Sarabia. Adrián Manuel Salas. Enia Naira Torres Zaragoza. Dania Paulina Santos. Arly Janet Bernal. At this time, we ask for a moment of silence for one of our Lobos, Miss Kenia Bustillos. Thank you. Howard Glenn Mess IV. Daniela Hernández. Gema Daniela Padilla. Evelyn Hernández. Amberly Delaney Torres Zaragoza. Joshua Santiago Rivera. Savannah Franco. Salvador Hernández. Arlet Matilde Quesada Contreras. Natalie Michelle López. André Gabriel González. Denise Yesenia Aguilera. Denise Aguilera. Deben Julián Alegre. Said Octavio Alba. Linda Alicia Álvarez. Alexis Andrade. José Armando Arellano. Alejandro Aarón Arredondo. Leslie Arroyo. Paola Rosela Arteaga. Katia Avendaño. Alan Ávila. Omar Abiel Batista. Alejandro Becerra II. Pedro Alberto Benítez Ochoa. Jorge Isaac Benítez Cano. Ashley Denise Campa. Yelina Nicole Candelaria. Alejandra Cárdenas. Anthony Cortés Cárdenas. Hilale Seniace Cárdenas. Noemí Carrasco. Obed Humberto Castañeda. José Antonio Castillo. Miguel Castrejón Jr. Charlene Chaires. Ezequiel Adán Chávez. Susan Chávez. Yair Rodrigo Cenicero Chávez. Briana Alisa Cobos. Marisol Contreras. María Guadalupe Coronado. Adrián Joel Corral. Javier Cumplido. Alan Dávila. Isaías de León Castro. Araceli Anet de los Reyes. Alexa Delgado Reyes. Alexa Delgado. Raúl Raudel Delgado. Andre Díaz. Jennifer Domínguez Alvarado. Valeria Domínguez. Yarelín Domínguez. Elizabeth Guadalupe Emiliano. Andrés Eliseo Esparza. Joseph Jordán Esparza. Daisy Vanessa Esquivel. Madeline Estrada. Francisco Javier Facio. Ashley Lorraine Flores. Valerie Eileen Flores. Eric Félix Fuentes. Nomar Gallegos. Cyrus Garcia. Marianne Garcia. Melina Garcia. Nicole González Vargas. Esmeralda González. Genesis Monique González. Fernando Raimundo Granados. Nathan Guerrero. Paola Guzmán. Gunnar Ray Harris. Alma Eugenia Hernández. América Lisbeth Hernández. Valeria Jacqueline Hernández. Sebastián Isaía Hernández. Jacqueline Igareda. Lenin Holguín Rodríguez. Juliet Wizard. Annette Michelle Jiménez. Gabriela Jiménez. Ashaya Lara. Natalie León. Esmeralda Rubí Lerma García. Cassidy Chantel López. Julian Ernesto López. Kimberly Eileen Lopez. Roxana Anaí López. Stephanie Nicole Lozano. Sebastián Felipe Luján. Gael Maciel. Rosalind Madrid Palma. Ruby Manríquez. Aarón Lue Marceleno. Melanie Márquez. Ethan Nicolás Marrufo Domínguez. Andrew Martínez. Christian Jair Martínez. Guadalupe Martínez. Hailey Martínez. José Ricardo Martínez. Henry Trey Maley. Jocelyn Mendoza. Joel Alejandro Mendoza. Juan Carlos Miranda Ramírez. Carlos Alberto Molina Tronco. Dayanara Faith Morales. Giovanna Marbel Morales. Alessandra Moreno. Julian José Muñoz. Pamela Muñoz. Julian Isayá Nevares. Dylan J. Núñez. Joana Paulina Núñez. Aarón Misael Ornelas. Amy Belén Orozco Montes. Dafne Ilcel Ortega. Estefanía Ortiz. Jocelyn Páez Lascano. Celeste Palomino. Teron Torrey Peebles Jr. Michael Luis Piñón. René Anthony Polanco. Edwin José Quiñones. Dylan Ramsés Quintero. Ángel Gael Ramírez. Isaí Ramos. Jacqueline Alejandra Ramos. Adán Abdul Reali Vázquez. Jesús Iván Rentería. Nadia Verónica Rentería. Ashley Nicole Reyes. Damian Isaías Reyes. Tania Yadira Ríos. Ashley Nidel Rivas. Jacob Diego Rivera. Damaris Yajaira Rodríguez Castillo. Delani Yatsia Rodríguez. Isaías Rodríguez. Jocelyn Rodríguez. Rebeca Rodríguez. Juan Diego Romo. Alexandra Rosales. Alejandra Sáenz. Santino Daniel Salas. Michael Drake Salazar. Iris Dominique Saldaña. Enrique Andrés Samaniego. Jorge Saucedo Jr. Ángel Steven Santurino. Christian Cias Pando. Makina Addison Patrice Simpson. Violet Reyes Lozar. Víctor Solís Zúñiga. Isabela Marie Solís. Andrew Josiah Dallas Solís. Elizabeth Solórzano. Joseph James Stracuzzi Jr. Andy Tejada. Brian Alexis Torrero. Adrian Ureña. Emanuel Ureño. Michael Urias. Isaac Turbo Urquidi. Ashley Paola Valdez. Jennifer Valdez. The name. The name is short. The name is short. It got stuck on that name. Lisbeth Adriana Valenzuela. Montserrat Valenzuela. Rachel Varela. Emanuel Vázquez. Manuel Vázquez. Jocelyn Nicole Vázquez. Ania Vega Orozco. Henry Velázquez. Joshua Adrián Velázquez. Evelyn Viramontes. Sean Warren. Ashton Freddy Zavala.
Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the Mountain View class of 2022. Let's give them a round of applause. Lobos, 4 years have passed us by in a simple blink of an eye. And I have to be honest with you that I dreaded this day coming 4 years ago. It is one of the certainties of life that time will continue to pass. It is unstoppable. So what do? Well, you plan, hope, dream, and vision what could be. 4 years ago, alongside the Mountain View staff, we had a plan, we had a hope, we had dreams, and we had a vision. And it was simple: that you would become the most decorated and accomplished class to grace the halls of Mountain View High School, setting a new standard for the classes to follow. Whether it would be in academics, athletics, or extracurricular activities, we would be conquerors and winners. At this time, to show this, if you were part of a team who won a trophy individually or together, whether it was in a sport, cheer, dance, UIL, HPA, whatever program, choir, band, at this moment, please stand. Thank you. Estos últimos 4 años se fueron en un abrir y una cerrada de ojos. Tengo que ser honesto con ustedes que he temido este día por los últimos 4 años. Una de las certezas de la vida es que el tiempo sigue su curso y nadie lo puede parar. ¿Qué hacemos entonces? Entonces planeamos, añoramos, soñamos y visualizamos lo que podría ser. Hace 4 años, juntos con los maestros y el personal de la escuela, nos dimos la tarea de planear, añorar, soñar y tuvimos una visión bastante simple, que esta clase fuera una de las más condecoradas y con la mayor cantidad de logros que hayan honrado con su presencia los pasillos de Mountain View High School, creando un nuevo estándar para las clases que seguirían, ya sea en lo académico, atletístico o actividades extracurriculares, seríamos los que conquistarían y ganarían. Para darles un ejemplo, por favor pónganse de pie si formaron cualquier actividad extracurricular o jugaron algún deporte como banda, choir, UIL, ROTC y ganaron algún trofeo o premio, por favor. Gracias. But that's not the best part about all of this. What is the best part is the hidden blessings that you don't expect as an educator. Those hidden blessings make successes like yours even more unique, and they make them touch the heart deeply. One of those hidden blessings from this class is that not only are you one of the most decorated classes, but you are kind-hearted and humble. I will tell you that these virtues directly reflect your upbringing from your families and the community and the love that we have for the Montana Vista community. These virtues cannot be taught. Only lived experiences ingrain them in your character, and because of them, you will continue on an upward path. Yo estoy, y esto, lo que acabo de hablar, no es ni la mejor parte de todos los logros que ellos tienen. La mejor parte son todas las bendiciones ocultas que no nos esperábamos como educadores. Estas bendiciones de esta clase que ellos tienen y salen a la luz y que hacen sus éxitos sean hasta más únicos y que toquen nuestros corazones profundamente. La bendición de esta clase es que ellos son humildes y tienen un corazón lleno de bondad. El tener estas virtudes refleja la crianza de sus familias y el amor de la comunidad que tenemos hacia Montana Vista. Estas virtudes no se pueden enseñar, solo las experiencias vividas las inculca en sus personas y por estas virtudes ustedes seguirán en un camino correcto y llegarán muy altos. So why was I dreading this day 4 years ago? Because the moment I saw you 4 years ago, I got attached. I have never been so emotionally attached to a class as I am with this one. And I'm just so proud of you. ¿Y por qué temía este día hace 4 años? Porque en el momento en que los vi hace 4 años me sentí conectado y nunca me he sentido conectado emocionalmente con ninguna clase como ustedes. Estoy tan orgulloso de ustedes. Quiero que siempre recuerden que los quiero y si yo le voy a los Lobos. I want to thank Dr. Martinez and the cabinet for allowing me to be the president, the principal of Mountain View High School. At this time, Andre Diaz, is going to lead us on our Lobo chant. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, Lobos, what's up? Hey, y'all ready? Are you guys ready? Hey, I need y'all on your feet. Let's go. I need y'all on your feet. Ready? Yo sí le voy a los Lobos. Yo sí le voy a los Lobos. Yo sí le voy a los Lobos. Yeah, let's go, Lobos!
Congratulations, Lobos. At this time, you may move your tassel to the left, signifying that you are now officially the class of 2022 of Mountain View High School.